Not her sending her minions after my dad because he told the truth, but she clearly doesn't want y'all knowing the truth. That she sacrificed her son so her precious baby girl could have a rock star career and be the biggest thing Hollywood has ever seen. Girl, please spare me.
The internet is buzzing right now because something unexpected just shook the Carter family narrative, and people cannot stop talking about it. Bianca Lawson is rumored to have opened up about tensions and long-standing whispers surrounding the family, and the things being discussed online have left fans stunned. Some viewers believe that what's being revealed could completely shift how people look at Beyoncé's carefully crafted world of fame, influence, and legacy. At the center of the conversation is Blue Ivy. For years, the public has watched Blue Ivy grow up in the spotlight, appearing at award shows, performing on massive stages, and standing confidently beside Beyoncé during huge career moments. Many fans admire her confidence and talent, but now a different conversation is gaining traction online. Some insiders claim that Blue Ivy has been carefully prepared for the spotlight since she was very young, almost like every step of her journey was mapped out far in advance. Meanwhile, people are also noticing something else that feels unusual.
The entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, all just a very wicked tactic to just keep me down and keep me under some type of control. And I've had enough, I've had enough, so.
While Blue Ivy is often seen at major events and public appearances, Beyoncé's other children are rarely visible in the same way. Rumi occasionally appears in photos or short clips, but Sir is almost never seen publicly. That difference has started raising questions among fans who are curious about why the public presence of the siblings seems so different. According to chatter circulating online, Bianca Lawson reportedly believes the contrast between Blue Ivy's spotlight moments and the privacy around Sir may not be random at all. Some observers claim there could be a carefully planned strategy behind who appears publicly and when. Of course, none of this has been confirmed, but the speculation alone has sparked intense discussion across social media. The timing of all this talk has people even more intrigued because it comes alongside renewed attention on the complicated family dynamics involving Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson. Their relationship has been a topic of public curiosity for a while.
It's scary. They can't control you. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name.
And when Richard recently spoke about family matters, it reportedly encouraged even more conversation behind the scenes. Some online commenters believe that moment may have pushed Bianca Lawson to stop staying quiet about what she has observed over the years. Now the internet is locked on one uncomfortable question. Is Blue Ivy's rise simply the result of talent, opportunity, and growing up around legendary performers? Or is there a deeper strategy guiding how the next generation of the Carter legacy is introduced to the world? Fans remain divided. Some say it's natural for celebrity families to manage privacy differently for each child. Others think the pattern is too noticeable to ignore. What's certain is that the discussion has exploded online, and people everywhere are watching closely to see if anyone from the family decides to respond. And if even a small part of these rumors turns out to hold any truth, it wouldn't just be ordinary celebrity chatter. So let's break this down because the situation surrounding Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson's side of the family has people talking everywhere right now. What once looked like a quiet family separation is suddenly turning into a much bigger conversation online, and fans are paying attention to every detail that's coming out. A few days ago, Richard Lawson sparked a wave of discussion after comments he made about Beyoncé's son, Sir Carter. During a conversation that quickly spread across social media, Richard appeared to suggest that Sir may have developmental differences, mentioning autism and attention-related challenges. As soon as those remarks started circulating, the internet lit up with reactions. and fans immediately began debating whether he should have spoken about something so personal. The reason people are so divided is because of the agreement Richard and Tina reportedly made when their marriage ended. According to reports, the two agreed that neither of them would publicly speak negatively about each other's children or grandchildren. The arrangement was meant to keep family matters respectful and private, especially considering how famous the extended family is. Documents connected to the separation reportedly included a non-disparagement clause as well. That type of agreement usually means both sides promise to handle public statements carefully and avoid comments that could bring embarrassment or unwanted attention to family members.
Mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize.
The goal is simple: keep things calm, respectful, and drama-free. Because of that agreement, many fans felt Richard's comments crossed a line. They argued that private family information, especially involving a child, should never become part of a public conversation. In their view, even if the intention wasn't negative, it still opened the door to speculation that could follow Sir for years. But other people online see it differently. Some supporters say Richard didn't actually say anything disrespectful at all. They point out that autism and attention differences are simply part of how some people experience the world, and talking about them shouldn't automatically be viewed as insulting or harmful. From that perspective, they believe Richard may have been speaking openly rather than trying to create controversy. While fans were still arguing back and forth about whether Richard's comments were appropriate, things reportedly became even more intense behind the scenes. That's where Bianca Lawson's name started entering the conversation in a much bigger way. According to an insider who spoke about the situation, Bianca has been strongly standing by her father. The source claims she believes Richard didn't do anything wrong and that people online are overreacting to the situation. Apparently, she has been very vocal about defending him in private conversations. But the insider also claimed something else that really caught people's attention. They suggested that from the way Bianca was speaking about everything, it seemed clear that her feelings toward Beyonce may not be very warm. The source allegedly said Bianca has been openly critical of how certain family matters are handled. Then, the rumor mill went into overdrive. According to the same insider, Bianca reportedly hinted that she believes there may be deeper reasons behind how the Carter family presents their children to the public. These claims remain completely unverified, but they quickly fueled even more speculation across social media. Now, this is where the conversation gets even more intense, because many people online have started comparing how Beyoncé's children have appeared in the public eye over the years. When Blue Ivy was younger, fans constantly saw her beside her famous parents. She appeared on red carpets, showed up at major award ceremonies, and even had moments in some of Beyoncé's creative projects. From a very early age, the world was already familiar with her face. Fast forward to today, and that visibility has only grown.
They want to monetize and traumatize. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all meat little drunk fuckies, the little boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Blue Ivy has appeared on stage during huge performances, confidently dancing in front of massive stadium crowds and sharing the spotlight with one of the biggest entertainers in the world. For many fans, those moments are inspiring to watch because it shows a young person growing into their talent right in front of everyone. But according to rumors circulating online, Bianca Lawson allegedly views the situation very differently. Some insiders claim she believes Blue Ivy has been carefully prepared for the spotlight since birth, almost as if the path toward a future in entertainment was planned from the very beginning. That claim has sparked a lot of debate, because Beyoncé has often spoken about wanting her children to experience a normal childhood. Supporters say performing with a parent who is a global superstar doesn't necessarily cancel out having a balanced life. After all, many children grow up learning skills from their parents' careers. However, critics online argue that standing on stage in front of tens of thousands of fans night after night is anything but ordinary. They say the level of attention and expectation that comes with those moments is something most young people never have to face. The rumors become even more controversial when some online voices start connecting those ideas to the privacy surrounding Sir. Because he rarely appears publicly, a few commentators have begun speculating about why the Carter family chooses to keep him out of the spotlight. None of these claims have been confirmed, but they continue to spread across social media discussions. Adding even more fuel to the conversation are long-running internet rumors about the music industry itself. Over the years, some people have tried to suggest that major success in entertainment must involve hidden deals or secret circles working behind the scenes. These theories pop up around many famous artists, especially those who reach the very top of the industry. In Beyoncé's case, those whispers have occasionally resurfaced because of comments from individuals who previously worked in the music world. One former touring musician once made claims suggesting there were unusual influences in the industry environment. However, those statements were never proven and remain part of online speculation rather than verified facts. Now, the story gets even stranger because another name that keeps popping up in these online discussions is Kimberly Thompson.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Paul?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Pierce.
Kimberly is a former drummer who once worked with Beyoncé during her touring years. And at one point, she made a series of shocking claims that quickly spread across blogs and social media. According to reports from outlets like the Daily Beast, Thompson filed legal documents where she alleged that she believed Beyoncé was behind a long campaign of harassment directed at her. In those filings, she made dramatic accusations involving things like dark spiritual practices and unusual rituals. She even claimed that strange situations were happening in her personal life, and said she believed Beyoncé was somehow responsible. Kimberly also made several other alarming claims. She suggested that her phone had been monitored and that her personal finances were somehow being manipulated. However, she never provided confirmed proof that the singer was involved. And many observers pointed out that the accusations were extremely serious, but remained unverified. Things escalated even further when Kimberly went live on Instagram to talk about the situation directly with viewers. During that live stream, she repeated many of her claims and insisted she believed the issues she was experiencing were connected to Beyoncé. The video spread quickly online and sparked intense debate across fan communities. Of course, not everyone believed her story. Many people dismissed the claims entirely and argued that there wasn't any evidence to support them. Critics labeled the situation as attention-seeking behavior, while others said the internet tends to amplify dramatic stories, whether they're proven or not. Then another twist entered the conversation when Kanye West made comments online that also fueled speculation. During one of his controversial social media moments, he mentioned personal opinions about several celebrities, including the Carter family. His remarks added even more noise to an already chaotic discussion happening across the internet. Around the same time, singer Jaguar Wright also made headlines during an interview where she spoke about different rumors surrounding the music industry. In that conversation, she referenced various stories and controversies involving several major artists. Her comments quickly went viral and added another layer of speculation to discussions about powerful figures in entertainment. Now, to be clear, none of these accusations have been proven. They remain claims, opinions, and internet rumors shared by different individuals over the years. Still, some fans find it interesting that multiple people who have crossed paths with the industry have spoken out with unusual story. That's part of why Bianca Lawson's alleged comments are getting so much attention right now. People online are connecting all these past rumors together and wondering if there's something bigger going on behind the scenes, or if it's simply years of speculation being stitched into one dramatic narrative. According to the chatter circulating online, Bianca reportedly believes Beyonce is extremely strategic when it comes to building her family's legacy in entertainment. The claim suggests that when it comes to preparing Blue Ivy for the spotlight, nothing is left to chance, and every detail is carefully planned. Now, while Bianca is reportedly speaking out and defending her father, people online are trying to figure out what her real motivation might be. Some viewers believe this situation could be connected to the past relationship between Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson. Since their split became public, a few fans have speculated that lingering family tension might still exist behind the scenes. According to that theory, Bianca might simply be standing up for her dad after what she believes was a difficult marriage. Supporters of this idea say it would make sense for a daughter to defend her father if she felt he was treated unfairly during that time. Family loyalty can be powerful, and emotions often run deep when relationships end. But others watching the situation think the explanation could be much simpler. They believe Bianca may have never been particularly close with Beyonce in the first place. Over the years, fans noticed that the two women were rarely seen interacting publicly, which naturally sparked curiosity among followers who watch celebrity families closely. Both Bianca and Beyonce did attend the wedding of Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson back in 2015, and photos from that event showed everyone together. However, some observers felt those moments looked more like a formal family gathering rather than evidence of a close personal bond. Of course, public appearances rarely tell the full story, so it's impossible to know exactly what their relationship was like in private. There were also a few small moments that made fans wonder if there might have been some level of friendly interaction behind the scenes. One example people pointed to was when Bianca reportedly received items from Beyonce's Ivy Park clothing collection. At first, some fans took that as a sign that things between them were perfectly fine. But then, others quickly pointed out that many celebrities and influencers received Ivy Park packages when the collection launched. Big names across entertainment posted about the brand, including people like Kim Kardashian. Because of that wide distribution, the gift alone didn't necessarily prove any special connection. Still, the internet loves a mystery, and that curiosity eventually turned into one of the strangest celebrity rumors in recent memory. At one point, speculation started spreading online that Bianca might have been involved in the famous mystery actress incident involving Beyonce. The story originally came from comedian Tiffany Haddish during an interview. Tiffany described a situation at a party where Beyonce allegedly confronted an actress who had been getting a little too comfortable around Jay-Z. According to Tiffany's retelling, the moment became tense, and she claimed that during the interaction, the actress actually bit Beyonce. As soon as that story hit the internet, social media exploded with guesses about who the mystery actress could be. Fans turned into detectives overnight, analyzing every possible clue and throwing out celebrity names left and right. Some people believed the actress might have been Sanaa Lathan, while others began suggesting Bianca Lawson as another possibility. However, Tiffany never confirmed the identity of the person involved, which means the entire guessing game remained pure speculation. According to Tiffany's story, she was speaking with Beyonce at the event when Beyonce suddenly noticed the actress getting overly close to Jay-Z. From there, the moment reportedly escalated quickly, leaving everyone at the party shocked and confused about what had just happened. Tiffany Haddish went on to describe the moment in even more detail, and the way she told the story had people completely glued to the drama. According to Tiffany, once Beyonce realized what had happened, she immediately reacted and walked straight over to Jay-Z. Tiffany recalled the moment saying something like, So Beyonce stormed over to Jay-Z and said, "Jay, come here!" And she grabbed him and pulled him toward the back of the room. The sudden reaction left people nearby confused because the situation escalated so quickly. Tiffany said she was standing there thinking, "Wait, what just happened?" The whole room reportedly felt the tension in the air. Then, according to Tiffany, one of Beyoncé's friends approached her and quietly revealed what everyone was whispering about. The friend allegedly said, "Can you believe this woman just bit Beyoncé?" When Tiffany heard that, she was completely shocked because it sounded unbelievable. A moment like that at a celebrity party instantly became the kind of story people would talk about for years. Tiffany said the situation didn't end there either. Later in the night, toward the end of the party, she claimed Beyoncé was standing near the bar. That's when Tiffany decided to ask her directly about what had happened. According to Tiffany's retelling, she asked, "Beyoncé, did she really bite you?" Tiffany said Beyoncé calmly replied, "Yeah." Hearing that made Tiffany even more fired up, and she joked that she was ready to confront the woman responsible. But Beyoncé reportedly shut that idea down immediately. According to Tiffany, Beyoncé told her something along the lines of, "Tiffany, no, don't do that. That woman is on substances right now. She's not even herself. She's not like that all the time. Just relax." The response made it clear Beyoncé didn't want the situation turning into an even bigger scene. Once Tiffany shared that story publicly, the internet exploded with speculation. Fans everywhere began trying to figure out who the mysterious actress might have been. Social media turned into a giant guessing game overnight. At first, many people pointed toward actress Sanaa Lathan. The rumors spread so quickly that she eventually addressed them herself online. She responded directly to the speculation and tweeted, "Y'all are funny. Under no circumstances did I bite Beyoncé. And if I did, it would have been a love bite." Her response immediately grabbed headlines and shut down that theory. After that, the internet shifted its attention to another name, actress Sarah Foster. But she also denied the rumor and joked about it publicly. Sarah responded by saying it was flattering that anyone thinks I could even get close enough to Beyoncé to do that. Her comment made it clear she wasn't involved either. With those two names ruled out, the guessing game continued. That's when some online detectives started floating another possibility and wondered if Bianca Lawson could have been the mysterious woman from the story. And here's where the story takes another unexpected turn. At one point, Richard Lawson reportedly stepped into the middle of the online chaos and told people to stop trying to figure out who the mystery actress was. He basically told everyone to let the whole thing go and move on. The comment seemed to come out of nowhere, and that alone made fans raise their eyebrows. For many people watching the situation unfold online, that moment immediately sparked even more curiosity. Some fans started wondering why Richard would suddenly jump in like that. To them, it almost looked like he might have been trying to protect someone from becoming the center of internet speculation. And once that idea started spreading, a few online detectives quickly began pointing fingers toward Bianca Lawson. The theory gained even more attention when an unnamed insider allegedly claimed that tensions between Bianca and Beyoncé had once become extremely intense during a private family dinner. According to that rumor, the argument reportedly got so heated that things almost turned into a physical confrontation. Now, to be clear, none of those claims have ever been confirmed publicly, but the internet loves a dramatic storyline. And once people started connecting all these rumors together, the speculation only grew louder. Some observers think Bianca's alleged frustration could simply come from family loyalty. If she feels protective of her father after everything that happened between him and Tina Knowles, it wouldn't be surprising for emotions to run high. Family situations can be complicated, especially when multiple well-known figures are involved. Others believe jealousy or long-standing tension could be part of the story. Again, there's no verified evidence supporting those ideas, but they are theories that keep circulating across blogs and comment sections. What really pushed the conversation into overdrive were the rumors suggesting Bianca questioned how the Carter children appear in public. People online began debating why Blue Ivy often shares the spotlight while Sir remains mostly out of view. Supporters of the family say it's simply a matter of protecting privacy, while critics argue the difference in visibility naturally raises questions. Because of that contrast, Bianca's alleged comments have amplified discussions that have followed Beyonce and Jay-Z for years. Fans, critics, and curious viewers all have their own interpretations of what they're seeing. At this point, the debate has grown far beyond simple celebrity gossip. Some people say Bianca went way too far by fueling these rumors, while others believe she may have voiced questions that many observers were already quietly asking. And once stories like this start circulating online, they rarely disappear overnight. Instead, they tend to linger, waiting for the next headline, the next interview, or the next person willing to speak up. But now, the big question is yours. What do you think is really going on here? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this conversation is getting louder by the day. And if you want more deep dives into the stories everyone in the culture is talking about, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stick around to see what's happening next on our radar.